Did you know that the classic Chevy El Camino is getting a makeover for the modern streets? Yes! The 2024 Chevy El Camino is said to be gearing up for a grand comeback with a sleek new look and an engine that screams perfection. Car buffs are buzzing that this isn't just a touch-up, it's a total transformation. So, what's new to the 2024 Chevy El Camino? Are we going to see it on steroids? What is the starting price? Well, if you watch and listen to me until the end, you will know all that and you won't believe it. So keep watching the 2024 Chevy El Camino comeback rumors, the revelation of the beast. Back in 1959, the Chevy El Camino rolled out, turning heads with its sleek design that's half car, half pickup truck. It's a blending of style and practicality like never before. The elegance of the Chevrolet Chevelle with a twist. A roomy cargo space that made the El Camino a hit among car lovers. But every road has its turns, and 1987 meets the end of the El Camino. Sales dip, tastes change, and GM parks this classic. And now, whispers are swirling that GM might be sparking this legend back to life, and it will be an electric vehicle. I know some of you are against it, but yeah, it is what it is. Anyways, with GM's recent deep dive into electric and autonomous tech, this will be a high-voltage twist for the El Camino. That's why we call it El Camino EV. It's like fitting a jet engine in a muscle car. A perfect match of style and innovation, because the El Camino could redefine cool, mixing retro charm with futuristic tech. And that's what we're going to talk about next. The futuristic design of the 2024 El Camino. On GM Design's Instagram page, Brian Malczewski designed the new El Camino EV. It's less boxy, with sleek, modern lines that promise to turn heads. And we can see huge, bold, and quite fitting wheels. But it's the front of this concept that got my attention. Think Chevrolet Camaro, but boxier, with spaced headlights that scream style. Look at the sexy curves, and you'll spot a sleek spoiler just behind the cab, leading to the unmistakable bed of this potential beast. And those doors? Two of them lead to taillights that remind me of the C8 Corvette. There's a chrome fascia that catches the light just right, paired with a grille that's not just larger, but also stronger. And with these changes, we're talking about a better power-to-weight ratio and improved fuel efficiency. And while we might not see gigantic wheels, it's no monster truck after all. The color choices will add that personal touch. You see, Brian Malczewski played a key role in designing the GMC Hummer EV SUV. And this El Camino concept isn't fresh off the press. It's a gem from 2015. Malczewski himself said, "Dang, went back into the archives for this one. Looks like some kind of Chevy muscle truck sketch from 2015. The style of the Special SS version will have different color rims for that personal touch. Maybe even sturdy aluminum alloy wheels for a perfect blend of strength and lightness. And let's not forget about the lights. However, the Camaro-based truck might be too quirky for some, especially for the price. But for the true car fanatics, it's a dream. And let's face it, with muscle cars taking a backseat these days, a sporty yet practical vehicle could be just what the market needs. We've already seen a 1972 El Camino revved up with an E-Crate system. So, who's to say an electric El Camino isn't on the horizon? It deserves to ride the street again. Interior design. So what magic Chevrolet could pack inside a modern El Camino? The last model hit the roads 40 years ago, and times have changed. A lot. You can think of the 2024 El Camino as the Chevy Silverado, a cousin of the El Camino and a symbol of style and tech. Borrowing its interior would be like stepping into a luxurious cabin. Imagine sinking into seats wrapped in the finest leather, the kind that whispers luxury. The Silverado is known for its roomy insides, so expect the El Camino to be a spacious ride, whether you're up front or lounging in the back. Room for 5? Absolutely. Leg room to spare? You bet. Also, the dashboard is a perfect blend of digital and analog, catering to both the tech-savvy and the traditionalists. At the heart of it all is a central infotainment system. We're talking about a screen, at least 8 inches big, serving as your command center. Air conditioning, navigation, and music, all just a touch away. And let's hope it's not all touchscreens. Some good old-fashioned buttons and knobs have their charm, don't they? The electric Camino could be powered by innovative tech. As mentioned earlier, the El Camino EV is now charged with the latest electric tech. GM is cooking up something special with Ultium cell batteries, and we're here to uncover what's under the hood of this electrifying best. GM and LG Energy Solution are teaming up to bring us the Ultium battery system. As Hot Cars puts it, like most modern EV batteries today, Ultium batteries are still classified as lithium-ion batteries. However, Ultium battery cells feature a unique nickel-cobalt-manganese-aluminum chemistry, which allows GM to reduce the battery's cobalt content by over 70% compared to many other EV batteries, meaning El Camino will have more miles, less charging, and reliability that just won't quit. Second is the safety of this new model. Okay, I must say it, GM's not cutting corners. This 2024 El Camino EV will have the most advanced driver assistance systems, or ADAS. So you can drive with tech like automatic emergency braking, lane departure warnings, and collision alerts, all standard features in GM's Bolt EV and Lyriq. Furthermore, we're crossing our fingers for the El Camino to inherit Silverado's eagle-eyed camera system. Navigating narrow paths and squeezing into tight parking spots? No sweat, baby! It's almost like playing a video game, but in real life. Lastly, when it comes to music, your favorite tunes will blast through a top-notch surround sound system. You've got the best tech at your fingertips with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, all seamlessly connected via standard Bluetooth. The heart of 2024 El Camino EV. We all know that Chevy's got a garage full of engines, right? But which one will bring this classic back to life? Well, you won't believe this, keep watching. The El Camino isn't a hulking pickup, it's sleek and stylish. So does it need a monster engine? Probably not. A smaller 4-cylinder or a V6 should do just fine. It will have a 2.0-liter turbocharged engine, humming with 250 horsepower and 260 pound-feet of torque, meaning you will have a cheetah under the hood, fast, agile, and ready to pounce. And when it comes to Chevy's toolbox, the smallest V6, a 3.6-liter engine, is another contender, boasting about 300 horsepower. But is it overkill for the El Camino? Maybe. After all, this isn't 1987. We're in an era where more isn't always better. So why not think green? Hybrid and electric engines are the new cool kids on the block. They're high-tech, eco-friendly, and can stand toe-to-toe with their gas-powered relatives. Okay, now that we know all the improvements to the 2024 El Camino EV, the question is, what's the price? And when is the release date? Talking about the price, when this dream becomes a reality, the base model of the El Camino could start at around $32,000. That's your ticket to owning a piece of modernized history equipped with all the essentials we talked about earlier. And for those who want to push the pedal to the metal, the SS versions and higher ends could zoom up to over $43,500. So, do you think it's perfect? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and after that, let's talk about the last and most important thing about this 2024 model. Could we really see a Chevrolet El Camino come back? Well, if you look at the world today, we all want a fast car that can pull heavy loads, handles like a dream, and does much more. And yeah, you guessed it. The El Camino was all that in a bag of chips. But here's where the rubber meets the road. Right now, it's all whispers and maybes about the El Camino's revival. We're riding a wave of speculation, and let's be honest, probably some wishful thinking. Yet we can't help but get a little revved up at the possibility. Is it just a fantasy, or could there be some truth under the hood? Well, leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and we will surely read them. Just like what this dude said, think that this is a vehicle that is needed at this time. There is a lot of single people who need a vehicle like this. This vehicle is a grand slam for Chevy, gasoline-powered or electric. The other one said, Chevy has demonstrated over the years a strong sense of form, fit, function, and performance. I wish more photos were posted. The few I saw looked tits. Chevys rule.